we're here to talk about Trisha Paytas' video, I effed up. And I am having such a wonderful time doing this, you guys. I am so happy that you guys are watching and that you like this, because I like it too. And so I have a lot of work to do because, you know, I've got several videos planned. And yeah, I'm just excited. So thank you for being here. If you're new to the channel or this is your first time here, I'm Moonlight Mason. And if you like the video, give it a thumbs up. And you can share it if you want. And look what I got out of storage. The History of My Insanity by Trisha Paytas. So, I thought what I would do is like read a paragraph, or, you know, it doesn't have to be a paragraph, a couple of lines. When I do my videos, read a couple of lines that Trisha wrote. And, you know, in relation to the video. So let me know what you think about that. If you think it's a good idea, and I'll do it. If you're a returning subscriber, you guys, I love you so much. Thanks so much for just supporting me and just being there for me. And I know who you are. And you know what? Like my channel, I swear I have the nicest subscribers. You guys are so kind, and I really, really like that. But anyways, all right. So now that we got all that over with, let's get into this video.
So I'm reading through the comments of the new Frenemies podcast. We shot a podcast yesterday, and go back to the comments. Most of them were just saying like they're really infuriated with me. They didn't like my attitude. They said I should have left my attitude at the door.
I just want you guys to notice the first thing is she is not talking to us right now. If you notice, she's not addressing us. She's not looking at us in our eyes. Look at her. She's looking up here. She's going like that, and she's like rubbing her face a lot and rubbing. So it's right there, just with that body language. You question, and we'll see. We'll get more into it. But you question, you know, what exactly is going on here? You know what I mean? I mean, is she ready to go to sleep? Is she like really tired? Did she just wake up? I mean, is she high? Is she not being genuine? Is she not going to be genuine in this video, so she can't just, you know, talk to us and look at us like this? Let's see what's happening.
I don't ever take accountability, and I just have a sucky attitude overall, and that
look at her eyes, you guys. Okay, pay attention. We do this all the time with her videos, okay? We're trying to learn, okay? Because what she's doing, some of us may be doing it, but we don't realize it, right? But when you see someone else doing this, she's recording a video, right? So you've seen her videos, and most of the time she's talking to us. But in this video, I effed up. It just questions, where is her state of mind right now? Where is it?
I'm never wrong, and I think this is just I just have enough time to process everything. I know I have a shitty attitude. I know I'm petty. I know I'm bitter. I know I have a lot of hurt that I hang on to and take it out of other people. I know I have a lot of jealousy in me. Like, I'm aware, and it's hard for me to process things. It's hard for me to be, like, I can be vulnerable, but it's really hard for me. Like, I feel like I need to be.
So I you know, it's so interesting to me. Very interesting. I can't get over it. I can't get over that she is sharing this with us, right? And yet it's almost like Trisha has an audience of her own. Like she's talking to, you know, to us, but like she sees us up here. It's very interesting. It's incredible. Okay.
And I need, that's just like a way I deal with things. Look, this is why I don't have a lot of healthy friendships and relationships. I keep everyone in my life at a distance, including my own family, sometimes even including my own boyfriend, you know, and it's really hard for me, and I know it and I'm aware of it. So it's like even worse to like be aware and know you're the problem and know you have this really bad behavior and know there's something that you need to fix internally in you and you just can't or won't, or I'm just lazy about it or whatever. And
See, that's good though. I like what she said. That not only she's saying, I'm not saying that she really believes this or not, okay, but what I'm saying, what's good about this is she's saying not only is she aware of these things, right, that she named, but she just said that it's inside.
this is why I don't have a lot of healthy friendships and relationships. I keep everyone in my life at a distance, including my own
I keep everyone in my life at a distance,
family, sometimes even including my own boyfriend, you know,
including her own family and sometimes even her own boyfriend.
really, really hard for me, and I know it and I'm aware of it. So it's like even worse to like be aware and know you're the problem and know you have this really bad
So what she's saying is what's worse is that she knows all this,
behavior.
but this is
And
the
know there's
interesting.
something that you need to fix internally in you and you just can't or won't, or
You know that there's something you need to fix internally with you, right? So if you're watching this and there's something inside that isn't in that doesn't resonate with who you truly are, you know, I don't know what it could be, you know, but something that you do that you wish you wouldn't do, you know, because it doesn't resonate with you. She says that
I'm just lazy about it or whatever.
she's not dealing with it because she won't admit it, or she can't admit it, or she's doesn't want to think about it, or she's just being lazy about it. Those are her excuses. Okay? Those are her excuses for this behavior. Is that she might be lazy, right? To deal with it, or she won't, or she doesn't, or whatever.
And I realize that, and I know more than ever right now I need to go and find another therapist, someone who I had a really good therapist, but then I was with this one that like prescribed me drugs, and that was like a couple of years prior. And then last year I found a really good one, which I may need to go back to him because that really helped me through my breakup. And then finally, when I felt like I had grips on stuff, I was like, okay, I don't need to do that anymore. And then obviously COVID hit, and it just became really hard. You can obviously see in my appearance. I mean, like watching the show, I'm definitely rounder. I definitely gained weight. I'm definitely just not my happiest right now, and it's all because of me.
She's not her happiest right now, and it's all because of her.
I have probably the most perfect boyfriend I've ever had in my life. Just so ridiculously nice and patient with me, and understanding and kind and non-judgmental. So that's amazing. My family and I see.
She has a lot of it's like she's really going through something right now. She's not just like, I mean, she's going through something because, you know, she keeps touching her face, and she's, you know, her hair, she's not comfortable with herself right now. It's
Together a lot more frequently now. Sorry, I had to turn the chimes off. They were going driving me. Sorry to share here. But, and then me and still have to go soon because they're going to be kind of loud. I am happy. I am excited about life and stuff like that. It's just, there is this like internal,
oh no, my TV does that sometimes.
like internal shit I have to deal with. And it's why I think I've been like lashing out. And I just feel myself get more petty and more into drama and stuff the more uncomfortable I am with myself, whether that be my weight, my skin, unresolved trauma, unresolved issues in my head. There's no excuses for it. I know I look horrible. I read the comments. I'm very self-aware of it. I don't think like, oh my god, the whole world is wrong and I'm right. And it sucks. It sucks as that's the way I came across yesterday. I felt very uncomfortable in the situation. I love doing the show, and Ethan is so fucking nice. He really is really nice to me, especially off camera. He's very cool and like understanding, and like and even after our fight, like he apologized. And I probably should have too, because I think there was like a couple wrongs there, and I kept just wanting to be tough and being like, fuck.
But see, even after she said, I should have too, even after this, she wouldn't apologize. You know, with her last video that she did with Ethan, I I think Dr. Drew. I think she did finally apologize at the end, but we're not quite sure exactly what it was for. But she did apologize for something. But, it's almost like she doesn't understand certain things that we should apologize for to one another. So, you know how Dr. Drew was talking about, I want to do that video too. So I was just going to talk about these boundaries that he was talking about. And it was just interesting to me that he was talking with Ethan about physical boundaries. Because, I was thinking Ethan's the one who must have brought that up, because that's a kind of a strange thing to bring up between Trisha and Ethan, like something to talk about, like physical boundaries. That's weird. So I don't know, but let's get back.
Like, I was right. I'm not apologizing. So it just takes a lot. Like, I can apologize quickly when I can like realize something's wrong, but this is something that I'm like processing still and like figuring it all out. Like, and to just get right back into it the next.
So what is she processing though? She says this is something she's processing still and figuring it all out. To me, it means that she's like a little lost or confused as to why she responded the way she did, or why she doesn't get certain things. Maybe she's trying to figure out, what weaponizing means. Maybe that's what she's trying to do when she says this, but I can't understand what she means.
It's like, it is a job. It's not like a job. It is a job. So it's like for me to not come back, we had a sponsor and stuff like that. We can't just like say no, you know what I mean? I mean, I can quit a job, but can you? You know what I mean? And I like it. Not only has this been my highest like earning thing on YouTube for a while, it's actually fun. Like, it gives me something to look forward to. I love that we're doing costumes this every week for Halloween, and I'm excited. It's almost like, it just feels almost like a talk show, like what going into like The View or being like Brian and Kelly or something. You know what I mean? It's like that vibe of like a workspace thing. Like,
I wonder if after this she's not going to say that it's awkward. Like, I wonder if after this at any point does she say it's awkward, because she said that like in every show to Ethan. She said it feels like this feels awkward. So maybe
hey,
that's
you
gone.
You go to work, like that's your work friend, those are your work people, and like it's fun, and like I don't know, it just gives me purpose outside myself. I create everything for myself, I produce everything for myself, I'm in my own little world, and I love it. But sometimes it's nice to step into another world. Dan is there, and he's super cool, and Ethan andEla's always there at the beginning, and then she goes off to work, and then Moses comes with me. It's like a whole thing. And then I posted on my main channel today. I don't even know what the comments are, but I felt very off while filming it because I was still kind of processing this whole thing of being back there. And it's more just embarrassment on my end. Like, I am embarrassed with the way I act a lot of the times and the way I lash out. It's not right, and it's even worse when the whole world can tell you a problem. So I just posted the McDonald's one.
See, you know what? Like what she just said right there about being embarrassed. Yeah, she can say the words, right? But you can tell the way she said them that she really doesn't really understand what it really feels to be embarrassed. Because that would take more than just saying, "Oh, I felt embarrassed." Like, it's a passing feeling, and being embarrassed about something, and knowing that you have to make some changes isn't just, it's got to be more than just something that passes through your mind once in a while. It's got to be a priority to do that. And I hope that after Dr. Drew, after that, I hope that Trisha feels like it's a priority, because like she was saying she was going to therapy. I'm getting over to that video and I need to stick here. Sorry.
That's Trisha making on her. I made up my own McDonald's meal, which is basically just the only thing I eat at McDonald's. Well, I eat everything. Just commenting that I eat everything dry, which I do love everything dry.
This is
question marks represent all their personalities. So I'm not really seeing it. I just put it up, so
I don't think I've seen this. This is my first time seeing this.
I don't know. I just felt like I kind of just shut down a little bit after And so hopefully it doesn't come across weird. Obviously Moses was next to me, but I just like wasn't. I wanted to film a video and talk about it, and then I just like wasn't in the headspace, and so I probably shouldn't have filmed. But I really liked my outfit, and everything was fine. I came home and I actually did an OnlyFans video, and then we went in the jacuzzi and we drank. I had like a beer, which I never do because we were out of White Claws. And then we didn't really get dinner. What did we eat? Oh, we had like pasta and pizza, which is like my favorite dinner. Which honestly, I have to go to a lunch date right now with Jeremy because I'm working on new music. But and we watched Sweeney Todd, so it was like fun. And then we had like a good night or whatever. I showered my hair yesterday, so that's why I keep touching it because it's like been in braids for wigs for so long. But yeah, everything's good. I do want to say sorry. You know, and I need to apologize to Ethan. And I was gonna do it in person, and it just didn't. I just get embarrassed. I get embarrassed and I get emotional, and I will do that on my own.
But get embarrassed and emotional about having to say I'm sorry. I don't know if she is she getting embarrassed or emotional about what she actually did. Like, which one is it? Because if it's like I'm too embarrassed, or too emotional, like some people, I used to be like that too. Like, I remember, like, when I used to say I'm sorry, I couldn't just say I'm sorry without getting emotional about it. And sometimes you don't want to get emotional, like if you're going to work and you're going to apologize and it's a professional environment. I mean, it's not always cool to get emotional. So I'm not quite sure what she means here, which one. But certainly you don't want to ever feel, and I'm done with that. I'm done with, if I need to apologize to someone, I'm done with, starting to cry and feeling like I was a really bad person. I'm so sorry for hurting you. I I don't, if I'm sorry, I'm sorry, but that's it. It's like I forgive myself, right? Because you got to forgive yourself first for someone else to forgive you. How can someone else forgive you if you don't forgive yourself, right? Because if you don't forgive yourself, you're still harboring that energy inside of you. It's there and it takes up space, right? That energy that, I'm embarrassed to say I'm sorry. Where does that come from? You should be happy to say I'm sorry to someone. Because first of all, if you feel like you need to apologize to someone, they might feel like you need to apologize to them. So you'll make someone else feel better. And then second of all, you're going to make yourself feel really better. Because, it resonates more with who you are.
One time and on my own, like out not on camera. But like, I'm sorry to you guys for watching if you think that I'm like rude or entitled. A lot of people saw bad attitude Trish on Subway Big Brother and had that same reaction, like, oh, I like Trish, but I can see how negative she is. And you guys are right. Like, I am a very negative person.
She's a very negative person. And that's kind of what I've been saying, in my videos, especially my last video. That's what I was like. Like, if you read the description, I write in the description, it's like, it was even in the title, right? Like, how can you, I don't know, something, I forget, but, about being negative. It's like she can't be positive. We were going to.
When people will talk about other people being really positive, I'm like, oh, I wish that could rub off on me. Like, I wish I could just never say a bad word or have a bad thought about someone. And there are people out there like that, and it's freaking amazing. And I feel like I like surrounding myself with those kind of people, like Lena the Plug, for instance. She's so sweet, so kind, never says a bad word about anybody. Like, I like being around that energy, and I surround myself around that energy. And like, I want to be that person, and I hear other people like that too. Like, starting Glam the other day, one of these girls that I'm really into on Instagram, I like following her. Like, my Glam people, like, she's so nice, like, never has a bad word to say about anyone. I'm like, oh, like, I want to be that person, and it's up to me to like figure it out. So this is where I'm at right now. I'm hoping things will get better within myself, and I can work on it, work towards it, work out of it, and be a better person and a better like light, and I don't know, be the person that like I used to be, I want to be, and I feel like it's never too late to change. And I'm really
be the person I used to be. You know what Trisha does a lot is she talks really fast. Like there's just a lot of words that don't say very much. You know, be the person I used to be. What? Be the person you used to be when? Because from what I know, you know, which guess what, you guys, I got her book. Oh, where is it? Okay, we're almost done. This is short. This is going to be really short.
Really, really sorry that I came across shitty with a shitty attitude, especially towards Ethan and Ela, who are both so freaking nice to me and kind, and Ethan's family as well. They like welcomed me with open arms at Rosh Hashanah and stuff. They were really, really kind, and sometimes I don't know how to take kindness, and I don't know how to take people being actually nice to me and stuff like that.
So she says, I don't know how to take kindness, and I don't know how to take people being nice to me, because everyone in her whole life has been mean to her or has been cruel to her. That's what she's trying to. I mean, see, that's hard, right? That's hard for us, right? Because like your mom and your sister, it's like I think that Trisha has more support, more loving support than we know of, because she has so many like secrets that we don't know, and some that she's yet to discover, that lost. You know, she's just lost.
And push people away sometimes, and I get caught up in my own head and my own embarrassment, and that's that. So I just want to just pop in here. I'll link below the frenemies this week. If you want to leave a nice comment, obviously I don't mind getting these hate comments. I know how I am, and if anything, it makes me just more aware and gives me a kick in the butt to like work on myself and like actually seek help. So I love you guys. I'll see you soon on this channel. I'm gonna start doing my own makeup again. I've just been doing a lot of Halloween looks. Oh my god, can I use makeup?
So see, towards the end, she kind of like, she did come down a little bit and was really kind of present towards the end, because she was actually, you know, she went through everything in that very short video. She started out with like her hands in her hair a lot and on her face, and, you know, she's talking out here, right? But at the end, after all that was said, at the end, she kind of just came down a little bit and looked at us and said, you know, that that she was going to get therapy. And so, you know, that's like, she's not in therapy right now. You know, it's like almost saying like she wasn't in therapy right now, because in the next show, in Dr. Drew, she says that she is in therapy. That's the thing with Trisha. See, I'm not too sure that Trisha is lying on purpose when she totally contradicts herself. I really do think that Trisha talks really quickly, and there's like some kind of a missed connection between what you're thinking and what you're saying, because she talks so fast. You know, it's just really hard for us to understand. But I think half of the time she doesn't even know what she's saying. Like, she doesn't even know what she's saying, because like she knows what she's saying, and she knows that she's saying things that are not true, right? But she just continues to say them. So it's like she's, you know, maybe she's waking up a little bit, you know, she's waking up because people are like, we're all adults here, you know, and we're like, just, you know, not really calling her out, but just saying, you know, what is wrong with you? Like, wake up, you know, start being better for you. You know, like Trisha needs to get better for herself, right? And then for those that are around her. See, so I don't know. Let me know what you guys think down below. Do you think Trisha's in therapy? Do you think that she's getting the right help right now? And I noticed in the comments how a lot of people, because of this video, have said, oh, that they like her now. A lot of people have said that they teared up, you know, when she was talking, that they actually teared up with her, that, you know, they can relate to her, you know, she's a human being, give her another chance, all these things, right? And we need to admit that a lot of them could be new. they could be new, right? Or they just may not know her as well as many of us do. But it's just interesting to be a part of this Trisha Paytas journey. And the thing is that I know that each and every one of you that hate watch her, or love hate her. It's like a love hate relationship. You know what I mean? I know that each and every one of you wants the best for her. Like, why wouldn't you want the best for someone? So it's just going to be interesting how this plays out. And let's see if I can find something in here to read by Trisha to end this video. Okay. So we're going to just read chapter 1. I'm not going to read the whole chapter. I'm just going to read like a couple of lines. The first couple of lines. We're going to do it this way. It's called The Birth of a Legend by Trisha Paytas. She wrote this whole book. So maybe a legend is a bit of a stretch. After all, what exactly have I done in my 24 years of existence? I would say I'm working on my plan to waste my entire life. But alas, this is not true either. I want to make something of myself, leave a mark on this world. I've already posed naked, so now it's time to strip back and give you the history of my insanity, which is the name of her first book, 2013. So anyways, that's it, you guys. Let me know what you think. Did you like that I read that by Trisha? And I will see you in my next video. Give this a thumbs up and leave a comment. Love you.